Yeah, folks, it seems dreams really do come true because this is a double Galactus deck, and it's not a meme. This is a good deck with good data on Untapped, utilizing both the new Galactus First Steps and the OG Galactus with a bit of a kind of lockdown shell here. You've got the Cannonball Mercury package, which of course is good on its own, but Cannonball can be really spicy post Galactus to remove their big threats. We've got Daredevil and Professor X in here, can help you lock down locations, which you can then either, maybe win with an Goliath in a secondary location or just by slamming a giant Galactus First Steps in that secondary location. And, some little mishmash of ramp and stuff to help the Galactus, Green Goblin to help the Galactus, Hawkeye actually just flexible, but can also help your Galactus or lockdown plans in all of these cases. So these two sort of shells do come together rather nicely in this deck. And, initially I was going to try to build my own meme version of this, but I was like, dude, I'm so close to infinite. Like, I don't want to throw a bunch of cubes trying to pull off really stupid stuff. Let's see if there's a good deck already on Untapped. And I found this list with good data, and I was like, shoot, okay, I don't love playing Cannonball Mercury, but if this works, if it's good, it satisfies the double Galactus Dream, let's play this. And yeah, I had a great run, as you might expect. 10-4 this time around, up 6 cubes, and that's with staying in a couple known losses, where I was like, let's just take the 1 in 50 Galactus that didn't connect. So cube rate would probably be much better if you were playing this seriously and retreating like a sane person instead of a double Galactus Dream maniac like I am. But yeah, felt pretty good. I will say I almost got 0 utilization out of Professor X and Daredevil here. Like, it makes sense thematically. I kind of get it. Maybe that's just a line I didn't go for much, but not my favorite 2 cards in this deck. I think you could probably do better than these. I think maybe one game was one out of this out of like what I play 14 or something. So maybe not perfect even yet, but nonetheless, good data on this one. Good experience for me. And it is indeed possible to make Galactus the Herald of Galactus, which is my absolute favorite thing ever, as you're about to see. All right, that's a hand, I guess. Jennifer Galactus stuff is always a possibility. Luna as well could create even more opportunities. 6-cost Cannonball is still actually okay post Galactus. We don't have a 1-drop for that anyway, so all good. Ooh, they might get a Cannonball now instead of a Galactus. Very curious. Their highest cost card is Baron Zemo, though. That's pretty wild. Galactus left might not be crazy. Might not be. Oh, this is like a bounce destroy deck. I love it, dude. They're gonna Iceman me to death. That's actually pretty sick, to be honest. That's a good Galactus spot, actually. We don't want to hit Jennifer now. We would want Galactus on turn 5, so Jennifer on 4. Daredevil, I guess, is good to play next turn with Mercury, maybe. They're getting a Hawkeye. The Acid Arrow could be annoying for us, to be honest. Hood! Actually, I really just valued tempo more than anything. Hood's kind of bad for me, to be honest. I don't love the Hood. Yeah, I mean, this has a higher chance of winning priority back, I guess. I think they're gonna just like misery this though, right? Get a bunch of those idiots in hand. Misery still flips. I mean, I don't know. They're just not looking at this Necrotia at all right now as the upside. So maybe Galactus just still holds. Yondu. Oh, what? They're filling that up. Must have a Killmonger, huh? Yep. That's at least cleaning out my Hood, so that's kind of nice. Not really worried about the Yondu either, because I have everything I need already in hand, technically, right? Also, I'm going to hold priority, which is great, because we know Galactus is hitting. If we want him to anyway, I don't know. Like, in some ways, Cannonball's like a little risky, right? I don't know. We could maybe just... Oh, this is gonna be Galactus Herald Galactus! Ah! I have to do it even if I lose, right? I have to try. I have to try to do it, dude. I might actually be able to hold it anyway. Like, how strong can they really get here? I guess Green Goblin beats me though. Well, Green Goblin's really annoying, but I have priority, so the Galactus would still go off. Like, oh no, they destroyed my Green Goblin. They didn't get it. No, we're good. They just destroyed it. They didn't get it. Oh my god, dude. Can this actually come true? Oh, please. I want Galactus to be the Herald of Galactus so bad. I mean, I could force it regardless, right? Just for fun, maybe. But it would be awesome if it also worked. And I want to play both, too. Like, I think there's a good chance Cannonball's like a better play, but I want to play both, so. I'm hoping they just like do a bunch of stuff left, right? Or whatever, mid and left, and it's like, oh, it's misery left, whatever. And I just say, oh, screw you, I'm going right. Oh, crap, they played a big guy right. Gladiator's gonna pull an Goliath, dude. This is actually insane. This is insane. We're guaranteed to go off because of priority. Goliath is the best possible thing because it doesn't get destroyed, so I just net a power gain here. Galactus is the Herald of Galactus. Let's go. I am gonna be like technically susceptible to Shang-Chi. Oh no! No, Goliath goes there because I destroyed the Baron Zemo. No! That steals the buff on Galactus. No! No! I mean, I gotta try this, right? There's no way it works, but I gotta try it. I gotta try it. It's just like, if we lose, I think Cannonball's always safer because, you know, it's a bigger swing. It's you remove 6 and net 6, so it's a 12-point swing. This is currently only a 10-point swing. Cannonball's probably just safer, but Galactus is way more fun. I mean, they might just have like all small cards, you know? If they have Shang-Chi, we're fine because they got priority because we didn't get the Goliath. Like, I was thinking Goliath was going to give us priority, but Shang-Chi's not a problem. We did it. We won with Galactus into Galactus, baby. I love it. The double Galactus. I wish we'd gotten there on points, but obviously we would have because they know I have Galactus, so they're retreating to Galactus specifically, I'm sure. So you would have gone to 14 and 2, of course, although that's obviously meaningless because clearly if unless I guess there's like another end of turn potentially could be meaningful, but not likely here. Nice, dude. I didn't think that would happen today. That's so sick. I'm so happy. Hey, Iron Patriot. I mean, it's actually not a bad play with Luna Snow, to be honest. Mercury Cannonball, though, is already here, so it's like, man, that's pretty enticing. Oh, Iron Patriot with Galactus, though, is also spicy. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go Luna. Galactus makes the Iron Patriot better, I think, because it's like we're double dipping now on the upside, which seems far more worth it. Galactus at 14. Luna Snow pushing him to 16, hopefully. Oh, we don't even have to play there now. We just have other choices if we want. Luna or Green Goblin to set up a Galactus hit. No, I think this is fine. Luna, we'll leave mid open just in case, you know, like we're thinking about it already. We're intrigued. Okay, Galactus there is dead, but that's fine. This is just gonna hold the rest of the game until the very end, right? Or I guess even then. Galactus. Oh my god. Like technically Green Goblin sets this up, you know? Is that right though? No, no way, right? No way, is it right? It could be, but no way. I think I'm just better off doing this because basically they're not gonna have, they can't hardly ever win here with end of turn effects, right? It's just like so hard to win there with end of turn effects. So I'm gonna do this and I'm just gonna force like a cannonball, I guess. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Cannonball right is also pretty good, I guess. But depending on priority, no, not necessarily, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just hoping to lock them up enough here that they just can't get big enough, basically. Fantasticar is actually a pretty great cannonball hit, and it might even be fine on turn 5 so that we rip the ice cube, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. I do still have to actually win right, though, I guess. Like, they can still ultimately put power there, just not end of turn power, typically, you know? So maybe we just assume left holds with Cannonball, Luna, Mercury, and we go... Well, I don't even know, dude. Like, this Galactus is so big, I do feel kind of compelled to play him, but at the same time, like, Devil Dinosaur into whatever might just be better, you know? from a power output standpoint. I'm not sure. I'm hoping we deny them any fantastic card buffs here. They're locked in left, so how big can this get? It's Thena. Thena is probably not ever going to catch up, right? There's only one Invisible Woman hit, so we're good there. That's only ever going to gain 6 left. That's a max of 6 left based on what we currently see. I think this means we're fine then, because Dark Dimension, they can't really add end of turn cards to any meaningfully way. Nice, dude. Yeah, very cool game. You know, by the way, I think people were like a little light on Galactus's power level, but I just checked post Infinite this week. The data post Infinite, Galactus is in the best 2 decks. One of them is just like a Wiccan Cannonball Galactus deck. Similar sort of ideas, but, you know, more just like good cards, Pedro and Merlin, and, you know, the like Gladiator, Negasonic, Fenris Wolf package. There's a Shang-Chi in there, right? So just like good cards, Galactus, where again, he's just the splash on 6 that wins. There's another end of turn Galactus deck running the Thing, Doctor Doom, Doom 2099, Invisible Woman that's insanely good. Running Galactus First Steps. He's also in a couple other lists in the top like 10. He's in a move deck, a big move deck with Red Wing that looks pretty good. I think people were sleeping on him a little bit. Like, you know, just it's easy to scoff at just big dumb numbers because they're not that exciting or whatever, but he's actually showing up in a lot of really good decks, it looks like. So I don't know, looks pretty good. On the other hand, Silver Surfer First Steps not showing up as much. Hey, sorry, hello opponent. Hello. Asgard Besieged, huh? I mean, honestly, I feel like we can win that, right? Crazy to think we can win that. It's worth a shot anyway, right? Medium is good though, I gotta say. And Luna hold. Like, Sunspot doesn't really help them this turn. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Well, now winning's not even necessarily that good anymore because it destroys a monster, but it does open up Galactus for me if I do it, so maybe it's still worth it. Like, Galactus mid becomes an interesting play. I don't know, dude. Do they have, like, I guess what, Invisible Woman's a chill 10? Oh my god, they went mid Invisible Woman. They didn't have the, they didn't want to lose their monster, dude. I dig it. I'm not mad though, because like I said, I still have the upside of a potential Galactus mid. I don't think we were likely to have priority though. Green Goblin's gonna be my herald, by the way. I've never actually seen this before. This is cool. I mean, we have a huge lead left, so that's nice. Oh, Cyclops doesn't feel like it catches up there. Oh, they're also locked in mid. Oh crap. Depending on Misty Knight buffs, this Galactus might just be guaranteed, right? Then that's just game over. Oh, actually, it doesn't even, Misty Knight can't even do enough. Just kidding. End of turn, so we're fine. Yeah. Yep. This is looking great, dude. Wait, what? Oh, we didn't win, but yeah, this is still the Herald, right? It's weird. It doesn't like show the little thing like normal. I guess we'll see this turn if I'm gonna get a buff or not. Let's see. Opponent's obviously gonna retreat, so we won't get to play this, but very fun to have Galactus into Galactus as a win condition. Did I get a buff? No! Green Goblin doesn't work? For the Herald? Wild! I expected it to work. I guess it still shows that he's the Herald on here. It does say like my Herald, so maybe if it changes ownership, it no longer becomes my Herald. Hey, Galactus #1. You know what would be super sick? I don't know if it'll be able to happen because it's just so unlikely, but if Galactus was the Herald of Galactus, right? It's gonna be hard to do because you'd have to like basically draw Galactus First Steps exactly the turn. So if we go Jennifer, like she's definitely a card you want to get done sooner rather than later, but Hawkeye can also fill my curve a little better. If I play Jennifer on 3, I can activate her on 4. That gives you a Galactus on 5. I guess that would still be fine. So this way we can go Jennifer plus 1 drop maybe. If we get Acid Arrow, yeah, nice. Acid Arrow is definitely the hit for a Galactus, which is why I think whoever made this deck is probably running the Hawkeye Kate Bishop. As I'm sure I mentioned in the intro, I found this list on Untapped. I was gonna build a double Galactus deck. I was looking around for ideas, inspiration, see what was working and wasn't. And this one was actually working pretty well. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. Let's just call it, right? Like, let's just use this. Actually, I guess Daredevil is pretty perfect. We do want to make sure we have priority as much as possible. This is a good way to probably cover that, and then you go Galactus right next turn, and then hopefully Goliath holds. I don't know. It looks like they're kind of a bouncy deck, a dump deck, maybe. You know, it could have like Dracula. Oh, Ares is gonna. Oh, Ares barely wins, by the way. Okay, I mean, it's all good. It doesn't matter. I mean, even Daredevil actually doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess Daredevil matters in the sense that I may decide not to Galactus. You know, that's certainly an option. If they play something crazy there, like, you know, it will still go off, we know, because of priority, but we might still have a better decision point. That is kind of crazy, admittedly. That's 10 points. If I go Galactus, I'm behind by 4. Do I trust Goliath or perhaps even better, Cannonball? I mean, it's definitely a deck that's got a bunch of like 10 power guys. I would be at 14. If they played like one more big guy, I think actually Cannonball still wins this game. I sort of hate, by the way, playing Cannonball, but I'm gonna be straight with you again. Found this deck, it had good data, and I'm so close to infinite. I didn't want to play a bad Mimi double Galactus deck because I was like, oh god, dude, that's gonna hurt me too much. It's gonna hurt my soul. So we'll get the bigger card here. Hopefully 14 wins. Like if they play a bigger guy, right? If they play 2 medium-sized guys, this is actually how we often lose, right? If they play like, I don't know, an 8 and an 8 or something, maybe. I guess that'd be a tie, but you get the idea. There might be some weird breakpoints where they play smaller guys and we lose. I mean, they must be feeling a little suspicious of the fact that I committed to the Galactus knowing the Scar was there. Like that would make me real shaky if I was them. It's like, oh, they're running Shang-Chi or whatever, right? So they may not be thinking specifically Cannonball unless they've encountered this list or whatever, but I don't know. Oh, they're going for it. Oh boy, 2 guys. That's fine though. We got 14 to 12. We're all good. This is okay. This works out just fine. Or 10. Oh, 12 minus 2. Yeah. Oh no. Yep. Nice, dude. Nice. Chimichanga. Okay. I like Jennifer early. That's fine. Ooh, Jennifer Galactus. All right, we'll go Jennifer right. Use Green Goblin. Well, actually, we do kind of want... I've never seen what happens if you use Green Goblin as your Herald. I mean, it should work the same way, right? Like, I don't think anything should change. It should just... The rules... He stays the Herald, I assume, and like I'll be winning the location or whatever. It should. I think it should just work exactly as you expect. Oh, Chimichanga Torch is great for them. Jeez. Is it ever worth waiting? I don't see how. No, I think we're fine to just play Jennifer. Ramp would be very valuable for us in general. This is interesting lines. I wonder why the Torch went out early. A Green Goblin's like kind of cool here, but at the same time... I mean, if I'm winning Blackstone, then Jennifer lets me get off a Galactus next turn, which maybe that's worth it, actually. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try. Obviously, Green Goblin locking them up here doesn't really help, but it's about the ramp. If I miss on this, we could still go Professor X as well, but it's a move deck. So Professor X is pretty garbage, obviously. Like, not good. I just have to hope we're winning hard. I think usually we are. Most move stuff's only big after the move, not early. But, you know, playing the Chimichanga to help secure that difference is hopefully worth it. Dagger indeed, big later. Chimichanga Torch though is moving. No, dude, wait. Oh yeah, moving left. Is that enough? Yeah, it is enough. Dang it, dude. 5 now. Wow, that's really frustrating. I mean, like we said, this just does nothing. It's completely pointless to do that. I am getting a nice big torch, which is cool, but like to what end, you know? To what end? This only nets me 1 turn of upside, of course, but I'm still just thinking about like Galactus locations, maybe. I feel like I have to hit a good Galactus somehow to win this game. I don't know what else to do because Otherwise, all this stuff's gonna be pretty gross. Toxin bouncing the green goblin. Are you kidding me, dude? That means priority's gone for me. Maybe I just go here into an Goliath. I really want to give them the big one. I don't technically think they'd play it, but you never know, just to be safe. If I do steal priority here, could I ever do like Galactus right and just beat Frigga head to head? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's crazy. I mean, maybe it's crazy now because there's a torch there, I guess. That is something that potentially moves first, though. Iron Fist into the other torch. Okay, I'm not even gonna have priority. Good God, dude. Like, definitely not going on. Ghost Spider. We're not gonna have priority in either spot. Good God, dog. No way. No way. Where is Cannonball Mercury when you need it, man? Like, this could technically hold, but I don't think so, right? Like, they Heimdall here. Only if they Heimdall here does that hold, and they would never Heimdall here, would they? No, dude, no, there's no way this holds. You would Heimdall here, right? No, that, well, yeah, that would move Dagger. Yeah, you would always Heimdall here, which actually, no, that still wouldn't hold. No, Galactus does not beat Heimdall. Yeah, I mean, I guess for one cube I have to try it, but it's just obviously a loss. Like, we're gonna lose hard. They didn't do anything. They made the smart play. What do you know? They barely added any power on the final turn. It's so funny. We had Shang-Chi, man. We were in business. All right, Daredevil on 2. I'm still not in, I just have not, I don't think I'm like 8-9 games in or something. I don't know. And I don't think I've played a single Daredevil or Professor X, to be honest, guys. I don't think I've played a single one. Mercury here is kind of a fun idea, right? Like, hold it down. Maybe we surprise them with a green goblin next turn. Oh, or Luna. Oh no, Luna Snow, it deletes, right? Yeah. This says if full and 1 counts as full. So Luna's not the spice you want there. Yeah. I don't know. Mercury's kind of fun, at least. Hold it down for a minute. Priority play, at least early too, is kind of nice. Moving Green Goblin would be the dream. No Green Goblin. Sad days. Luna Snow here. They might destroy this. I don't know. I think it's fine. See what we got here. We could eat a big Knoll with Cannonball, maybe. Could eat a big Venom with Cannonball, maybe. Could lock down left with Professor X and then Jeff it, maybe. Like, that could be kind of cool. Red Skull. Whoa. That's actually a decent Cannonball target. I'm kind of annoyed how much power advantage they gained. Yeah, we can't wait on this, right? This has to go now. Boy, you sort of hate all these here. Is it okay to put a Daredevil in? I guess I actually just want to move Mercury right, don't I? Because I can still Cannonball later. I don't have the Cannonball right now, so all of that's a bit moot at this stage. But I might be able to Goliath a Deadpool lane too to stop that. That would be pretty sweet. Is this going to be a Venom actually? Still fine for me. Yeah, and I can Goliath this Deadpool like we talked about. It's funny that Deadpool's in Thunderbolt's tower here. Oh, it doesn't matter for them. They're just going to head. Oh, I lost my cube, so Goliath is gone this turn anyway. Okay. Interesting. I mean, mid's all good, though, so we just need to really draw a Cannonball, I guess. Or at least make them think we got a Cannonball. One of the two, right? Either one works. Oh, I'm really killing this turn, though, now, because... Where is my freaking 5-drops, dude? Oh, also Galactus mid wins. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, that'd be a steal too. So really, like, Galactus or Cannonball would both be great draws. Deadpool and Venom, sure. That doesn't really matter. I guess you just do Jeff here and chill, because we can move him for Galactus. Hawkeye can still go here, right, for a potential Cannonball, yeah. And maybe just trust Galactus over the top, although I don't honestly really trust that. Kind of have a 50-50 here on draws, I think, so I guess we'll see. I mean, like, Galactus is pretty big in combination with Red Skull, but you'd really rather just not have to try to beat a 20 power Deadpool, you know? The prophecy is complete, dude. They do have the potential to have, like, I guess technically, well, no, not even Nimrod works because of Space Throne. No, it's all good. No, this can't lose, right? X23 doesn't matter. This is insane, dude. The top deck to end all time. They don't know it's a top deck. I don't know if they're expecting Galactus or not, but they snapped. I guess, was that before Goblin they snapped? Probably. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Feels cheesy to win like this sometimes, but that's the deck, man. That's Marvel Snap for you. These decks exist. They're out there, guys. They're coming for you. All right, Daredevil is cool. Jotunheim might be somewhere that people dodge and gives us like a decent Galactus opener if we find a Galactus. I like Daredevil First Steps is fine. Herald of Galactus. Definitely want your heralds to be blind. Let's really see what's coming. I guess they really need to see what's coming. They're announcing you are coming, so yeah, it actually kind of tracks, I guess, right? So Bruce over there is interesting, right? Because he is keeping those debuffs. Like, they may think they're dodging Jotunheim by, like, you know, but if he's gonna be debuffed and he's just gonna keep going down, which I guess currently does, you know, functionally beat our Galactus or whatever. I mean, unless I do, well, no, that would just be worse. Ice Cube somewhere else. Like, I just don't have much else to do right now. Hawkeye Jennifer feels weird. I mean, if you're really confident about a Galactus mid, then you could maybe do this, but you're not gonna have priority pretty much ever. Kind of just like this weird cannonball better, I think. It's really strange, but I like it better. Let's give them a cannonball though for post Galactus, which is also bad. Maybe Hulk just goes right here and I'm happier about this play. Still not happy though at all. Why do these plays all suck, dude? I don't know. I don't like any of these plays. Cyclops right. So let's see if this Daredevil can connect on a Galactus. I mean, it's definitely signaled pretty hard here for the record, but maybe. Still winning right for Herald, which is nice. I mean, they just have to play a big card here, right? There's no world where you don't play a big card here. Might set us up for a nice oh, it's actually not that big, and because they have priority... Oh no, Galactus is down to 5. No, theirs is gonna go to 5 as well. They're gonna be 2 and 3 is 5, but he's also 5. Scorpion keeping my boy in check, dude. No, Scorpion, no. There ever a world where I set up for a Galactus next turn as well? I don't think that's right, is it? I think you go Herald right here. I do give them a big Herald is the only thing, but I'm thinking that won't actually be that useful to them because they have other things they want to do, like Ajax or whatever, right? Like, I don't think the big Herald's gonna make as much sense for them as it does for me. There is actually a shot too, by the way, that we could go for Acid Arrow Galactus here mid. I think just Mercury Cannonball's way better, right? I just think it's way better, but it would be so funny. It would actually be so funny. This doesn't, if they play another big card here, actually, this doesn't win, right? I'm adding 9, but I'm -1, so I'm really at 8, but I lose 4. I go down to 4 points. Because he's got so debuffed in the meantime, you know? Like, I should have just gave up on the Galactus and not played these. Bro, like, how freaking confident am I, dog? There's no way that's right. There's 0 chance. I actually think this is the best play, right? Because you get to stack more power this way. Yeah, this is probably the best play. They have priorities. I think right holds usually, unless there's just a really big Hulk. She-Hulk is their Herald. Means he's still in hand. A-Bomb left. Yeah, this is... We're smart. It's just getting fancy here is just not worth it, right? Like, it's cool and everything, but not worth it. We're smart boys. Energy ramp here really made the difference, by the way. Harold being a big boy too made the difference. Yeah. Honestly, we kind of played this game wrong, just trying to force the Galactus. But at the end of the day, the cards are good enough. The energy's good enough, you know. I guess we see too why they didn't care about Jotunheim, by the way. They ripped the Luke Cage late. It's pretty spicy. Olympia. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we know Green Goblin does not work for Galactus, which is so sad, dude. You may see me find this out later in the video. Games are never in order, so I don't know. Games are never, almost ever in order. Soulstone. That's kind of nice to do. Sometimes they clog out with little stuff. I might be able to like lock up a spot with Goblin and just win. Generally prefer Mercury first. I think she's the most important card to find a moment for. Kunlun. Yeah, Mercury, sad. Could have got a buff. Also, we lost priority. Sad. I mean, Goblin mid already looks pretty insane, though, right? Like, just Goblin mid. Goblin right's cool for ramp, but Goblin mid just completely, like, they've only got one spot remaining. That seems really nice. Next turns, maybe Jeff and Daredevil, because Hawkeye might fill the hand too much. Of course, the Goblin here is also just buffing my Galactus, presumably, so that's nice. Professor X left could be pretty spicy too, depending, right? Oh, Starbrand makes Professor X even more interesting. Oh, is this Arishem, by the way? Yeah. They spend 4 this turn and have some random stuff. That's for sure. Let's do this. Professor X left becomes really intriguing here, and then, you know, just like you hope Galactus mid holds, maybe. Images of Icon on the Reality Stone. Wild. I actually get a buff from that for Mercury. That's pretty cool, dude. For a second, I thought that was going to be Green Goblin for cost, but it's power, right? So they just kind of netted a little bit of bonus power, but really not that much still, ultimately. Okay, so we do have some choices now, right? Like we have, I think it's just always Professor X left, right? Like, well, I mean, we'll see what they do, but usually that's going to feel safe, I think. So we can still move Mercury over if we want, although Mercury mid for a cannonball also looks pretty spicy. Professor X left means no torch gets hit. This is 5 power. That seems okay to me. There is like technically, actually, yeah, no, Mercury's fine for cannonball. No, this should be okay. I mean, you know, if they have a randomly generated Jeff or something, I guess we're kind of cooked. Or, you know, something that moves itself somehow, I guess. I don't even know. But this should theoretically only go to 7, right? Is this somehow less risky? Well, I guess you could do this too, right? And then you're just kind of 20 to 16. You know, maybe that loses to like, I don't know, a random Ironheart or Blue Marvel or like something of that sort. Oh, but we're actually 23 with Starbrand, right? So they'd have to have an Enchantress and a buff. I think this just feels a little bit safer, just in case of weirdness, because this is just not much of a net lead. So yeah, let's try that. I think that's better than Cannonball always. Galactus, pretty big boy, dude. Pretty big boy. Free to play enjoyer. That's a tough thing to do in Marvel Snap. Like, that's an honorable thing to be. That is a tough thing to do, man. Hard to enjoy stuff that's free to play, isn't it? Black Cat. All right. Yeah, maybe you could start locking that up, but it's not very good for Galactus if you do. Eternity Range plus Green Goblin's pretty sick. If I put a movable card here and win, and then, you know, they have a rock and a goblin. I mean, Sunspot's a little scary, but I think you'd still probably beat that usually with Galactus, so it's probably okay. Don't draw first steps. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let's go for this for sure. 7 points going to be not impossible, but hard for them to beat, because I want to play like Invisible Woman. That's not usually big enough. Luna Snow is awfully close, but they're not going to get a rock because... wait, is Luna Snow enough? It's a tie, but they do lose their cube at least, so that's still some upside. But we have a cube, so now Galactus is gone. I'm ripping this all day. I believe in it. I trust it. I know it's gonna work. It's all good. They never, well, no, they actually always play here, but I think we can just get enough points off Jeff and stuff that it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna move Jeff out of this Cyclops, obviously. We don't want him getting even more debuffed. It's annoying. I mean, I do kind of need to win mid, you know, like, Mercury Cannonball, I guess, kind of does that. Yeah. Deletes what? A potentially huge sunspot, but he might get big after the fact is the problem, right? Maybe I'm just safer beating a monster, huh? I'm like still kind of not in love with this, honestly. I think there could be multiple big guys here that become a bit of an issue. Oh, they're gonna snap Bob over, guy. Oh no, he can't move. It doesn't matter, Mercury. He can't move. He's stuck. He's stuck. Mercury, I love you. He's stuck. They have priority too, so they play like a big Hulk or whatever. We're gonna get that instead. Bob is locked in, baby. Is there anything here that beats this then? I don't think so, right? Oh, they're snapping though. Am I high? Aren't we fine? Maybe they have a Jeff or something? Snapping back. Hope we're fine. I don't know what it would be, man. Oh, they retreated on the snapback. I should have left it. No! Why did I do it? No! Starbrand. That's a pretty tough one to use. Extra card in hand means I'm probably going to go Mercury on 2, always over Kate here. Not the biggest Kate lover in this deck just yet. Or actually Daredevil either, but maybe Daredevil actually makes some sense here. We have some potentially good Daredevil lines. And just Miniaturized Lab with Galactus is beautiful now too, I guess. That's just kind of free for a long time, which is good. As long as we won there. So Starbrand definitely doesn't want to go right. I do like Jennifer Kale though. Maybe Jennifer left. I don't know. This is a little scary if they're a deck that has ongoing, I guess. But it doesn't look like that's the case here. That's good news. Luna and Jennifer? It's kind of overkill, actually. Both is unnecessary. We could just go for Curve here, I suppose. Because you can play a 6-drop anyway next turn with Jennifer active, right? Let's do that. Opponent has decided to snap already. I have a Goliath to maybe shut down whatever they're trying to do. I just don't know when that's going to take, you know? Like, can I hit a MODOK? Can I hit a Dakin? Bullseye goes off either way, right? But, ooh, Pim Arrow right's actually pretty solid. I would probably rip a Cannonball on a Bullseye for the record. Ooh, do they play that Bullseye left or do they play that Bullseye right? Oh, that's a tough call, dude. Well, we're gonna know. Oh, I'm dumb. Daredevil, I forgot. We're gonna know, so I can choose to Goliath wherever it goes here. This is actually pretty baller. I mean, in some ways you think maybe like killing that Bullseye doesn't actually win you the game. Oh man, do you maybe just kill Morbius instead? Because like Morbius actually, even with just one Bullseye, might kind of be too big. Because like if they're relying on like, I don't know, MODOK Bullseye to scale this up, it might, you know, that might seal the deal. Like without that power output. But it's tough because now it's like, where do you put Galactus? There's actually a halfway decent chance that Luna... Not just something like this. Ah, nice. I love it, dude. I love it. I think this would have held probably, right? Oh my god, that is a very purple, very expensive hand. All 3 big purple boys. All right. Need a 2-drop, please, God. Don't hit a 3. Don't hit a 3. Nice, good 2-drop, actually. Okay. With Galactus, we love Jennifer. It's funny, if you had Luna Snow, you could actually set up for a Galactus in Kiln. Not that you'd necessarily want to, but you could. You could do it. Oh! Ah! It would have happened. I'm going to do it anyway because we're going to Galactus right, dude. Oh my god, it might turn into Kiln. Oh my god. Does that mean they play to it though? I don't know. Oh my god, this is exciting actually. Am I gonna have priority? It depends on Bruce. No, they didn't activate Bruce, so yeah, it's a flip. It's a flip. 50-50. Priority? Give me the priority flip. No, they got it. Dang it! Oh, I got it. Came back. Hadn't animated yet. Oh, dog, this is so sick. The problem is if they do play here, and it's I have Jeff though. Surely it can't be bigger than Jeff. What if it's like a Havoc or something though, dude? Oh no, they played 2 cards. No, no! Why did you play 2 cards? Maybe it's just like Thena and garbage, right? Thena and garbage. Thena and garbage. Thena, garbage. Easy. Easy. They don't ever run Jeff, by the way. They don't ever run Jeff. Are they gonna stick it out or not, guys? I don't know. Do they think I have a Jeff or not? I don't know. Unbelievable scams. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the scammiest, evilest thing ever happened on Earth. Dude, that's so evil. Big time scams.